my name is Emma Howe. I'm a director at Seatrade Maritime. Today, I am recording our latest In Conversation podcast, and I'm delighted to bring to the virtual table a lady who is very well known within the industry. And in fact, I was looking at her biography on LinkedIn earlier today and can see that she's actually been at this company for 32 years and 5 months. And that is Ayten Yavuz, who is the Regional Manager, Northwest Europe and America's Chevron Marine Lubricants. So a very big welcome to you today, Ayten.
Hi, Emma. It's nice to be here and very nice to meet you.
Thank you. So today we're obviously going to be talking about lubricants, everything about lubricants. So we'll start with a little bit about lubricants' latest solutions for marine customers. So let's start with why. Why does the industry need new lubricant solutions?
Well, that's a really good question, Emma. So as the industry evolves towards lower carbon energy sources, to help achieve IMO's 2050 goals and other upcoming regulations, lubrication requirements also need to evolve. So there will be a number of fuel solutions out there for the shipping industry to utilize, whether it will be LNG, biofuels, methanol, or ammonia, or even other. From a lubricants perspective, we will be looking at oil formulations that are fit for engines running on current fuels, but also future fuels. We believe there is no one size fits all when it comes to marine engine cylinder lubrication. So the industry needs to develop lubricant solutions to cater for all current and emerging fuel types, engines, and operating conditions.
Very interesting. So your strategy, and by your strategy, Chevron's Marine Lubricant strategy, says to lower the carbon intensity of operations and grow lower carbon business. So what does this look like and how is that particular journey going?
Our Chevron strategy is to leverage our strengths to safely deliver lower carbon energy to a growing world. Lowering the carbon intensity of our operations and growing lower carbon businesses is one of the directions we have taken on this journey. Now, specifically with reference to our marine lubricants journey, we are leveraging our combined strengths in marine fuels, lubricants, additives, base oils, renewables, and future value chain to grow our offer in the marine industry with a view to delivering and supplying solutions that can help meet our customers' lower carbon needs.
Okay, so that leads us nicely into the next question I'd like to ask, and that is around the latest addition to the Chevron Marine Lubricants family, which I understand is Taro Ultra Advanced 40. So what is different about this lubricant and what can customers expect?
Our Taro Ultra Advanced 40 is Chevron's formulation to meet the requirements of a Cat 2 cylinder oil. We received the MAN Energy Services approval in May of 2022, and we are in the final stages to receive the WinGD approval for this product. So be on the lookout for news on this in the next few days.
Great.
You'll see something coming out on that, on the WinGD approval too. Now, what we have done lately is we have been working on expanding our experience since we launched the Taro Ultra Advanced 40 and looking at how the product is performing in LNG and methanol applications. So we're actually working very closely on looking at the product and expanding our experience with Taro Ultra Advanced in certain fuels.
So how will the new oil perform in dual fuel engines?
So we are currently testing Taro Ultra Advanced 40 in dual fuel engines on LNG and methanol applications with both MAN and WinGD. And the results are actually quite promising. MAN has approved our Advanced 40 for operation on low sulfur fuels and dual fuel operations on LNG, ethane, methanol, and LPG, which is basically liquefied petroleum gas. Now, our customers can be assured that Chevron Marine Products offers solutions for almost all compliant fuel options to help them comply with emission legislation, whichever operational route they use.
Okay, so going back to the shipping industry at large, does the industry need new lubricants for alternative fuels, including methanol and LNG?
That's actually another really good question, Emma. So, advancing engine efficiency and alternative fuels will play an important role in defining marine cylinder oil performance demands. Ship operators will need thermally resilient, low ash formulations and high cleaning performance from cylinder oils as they begin to use more advanced engines and new fuels. We work closely with our OEMs during the development stage of commercial lubricants and carefully evaluate our oils in controlled field tests before introducing those lubricants into the market.
Okay, and that leads quite topically on to the next question, which of course is burning of lube oil is another source of air pollution. And therefore, in your words, what can the industry do to mitigate that?
So we have been working on lowering ash levels in our marine lubricants, and we expect this downward trend to continue as emerging fuels are introduced. Now, what I would like to add on that is that ship owners and operators are ultimately going to operate in a lower carbon world. There's only so much benefit that will come from slow steaming and investing in more efficient vessels. Ultimately, the choice of fuel and associated lubrication will be key for the shipping industry to meet the regulations, for example, as set forth by IMO, be it Europe's Fit for 55 or IMO's 2030-2050 targets for greenhouse gas emissions.
As I mentioned at the start of the conversation, you have been in this sector for over 3 decades now. What is it about this particular sector that is of such interest to you and keeps you within this part of the industry and still continuing to thrive?
32 years, right? I sometimes think, wow, I didn't realize it was that long. It's very dynamic, very global, very international. As I said, as an answer to one of the questions, is our company's strategy in Chevron is to leverage our strengths and to safely deliver lower carbon energy to a growing world. The world needs energy, and we have a solution for that. And that's what has attracted me working for Chevron for so many years, is providing solutions in my current role and being part of the equations in this industry.
Exciting part of the sector to be involved with.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Everybody needs energy, and the world is growing and the world will continue to need energy. So being part of that gives me really pride, and working for a company who actually looks at the future and looks for solution is really something I enjoy. And as I said, 32 years, wow, sometimes I don't even realize it myself.
Okay, well, I really do thank you for your time today. This has been a really short but interesting insight into your sector and obviously understanding better the strategy of Chevron Marine Lubricants as we advance through 2023. So once again, I thank you for your time, and thank you to the listeners that I know are going to enjoy hearing a little bit more from Ayten Yavuz, who is the Regional Manager, Northwest Europe and Americas, Chevron Marine Lubricants. My name is Emma Howe, Director at Seatrade Maritime, and today we have been completing our latest Seatrade Maritime in Conversation. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.